So I'm getting my layout ready to plaster it, and it's exciting, and it's also a little scary because taking down your layout in order to get it out of the way so you can plaster can be, tough. So I did it. I took everything off the layout, all the track, and I bagged it and packaged it and labeled it. And between that and my trusty layout plan that I put together with SCARM, the train layout software, I don't remember what SCARM stands for, but I'm sure I'll put it up here. And so anyway, let me just go ahead and show you a few things that are going to help me in my plastering journey. This is the plaster cloth sheets. This is what I'm going to be using for putting over the risers, and you've got to lay them side by side really neatly so those risers stay nice and level. They've got all kinds of directions. I'm going to follow the directions. I'm going to cut the sheets up. I got a couple of other things that are supposed to help me. This is a plaster cloth modeling tray, and I'm like, wait, what? You want me to buy this for like 20, 25 bucks? It's not cheap. But I got it, right? And it's made of silicone. See that? And the thing about using plaster is if this gets down your drains, then your drains get plastered. And that's expensive to fix. So any plaster water that you're using needs to go someplace other than the drains. And this actually helps because it allows you to just let the plaster dry, and then you just turn it over and you bump it out. Anyway, I'm glad, and I think it's worth the investment. And obviously, when I'm done with it, if I'm still pleased, I'll let you know. And if I'm not, I'll let you know that too. But between this and the plaster mixing set, which is a set of collapsible bowls. Okay, let me show you these because they're so cool. Okay, the bowls are collapsible so they store really easily. And you put the plaster in this and then the water in this, and they got all kinds of measurement stuff. I'm sorry, I am just totally missing where the camera's tonight. This looks like it's going to be worth the investment because, again, I can let them dry and clean it out, and they'll last a long time because they're made from silicone. So they're good quality, and then like a little mixer. So I got these tools that are going to help me plaster my piece, and hopefully it won't look like a a grade school science project. But even if it does, I'm doing it myself. Okay, and that gives me a lot of power because I know that if I can figure out the plastering, then any damage that's done to this layout now in the future, or any changes I want to make, if I can get these tools working for me, where I know how to use them, and I've got them, and I can store them and use them when I need them, I know I can do anything with this layout. So that's very empowering to me, and I want to figure all this out. So I'm not going to be doing okay. Whatever. Listen, thank you for being here. I am excited and I'm a little nervous, but I'm really enjoying this journey, and I'm really, really glad that you're interested enough to watch. So let's just see where it goes. So here's the layout after my first pass at plastering. I think it went pretty well. Like I said, the products from Woodland Scenics really did make it pretty easy. So I went ahead and plastered the risers with one plaster sheet side by side. So it's just a single, not continuous, but a single layer of the plaster cloth. I showed you right here some larger pieces of plaster cloth. This is what it looks like 24 hours after I laid it. You know, it's not perfectly flat when you lay it down here, but you can sand this, and I'll show you that when I get around to it. But the risers look really good, and then I want to show you my first pass using the shaper sheets. They mold very well. You put the plaster on top of them. I was really smart, and the reason I was smart is that I did not attach this because I wanted to make sure that I liked it, and I'm glad that I did, because I'm actually going to redo this one because I think that I didn't do a great job making the contours of the lake, the water feature here, and I think that's going to cause me a problem down the road. So I can literally take this piece and replace it, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. But check out this little water feature over here, a little river that I want to actually begin off of the board, come down through here, and I think it actually turned out really well. But again, I was smart enough to not attach it to make sure that A, I was happy with the plaster, and B, I may choose to decorate this without it being on the layout and then be able to put it in later. So looking pretty good. Definitely got a lot more work to go. Learning a lot as I go about using the products and being able to be creative and yet still create a sturdy, functional layout base for this project. So very happy, and thanks for watching.